Hi, pals. Can you hear me? Discussion. 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 I'm having that back. Alright, I think I fixed the problem. Can you guys hear me now? What is that noise? Alright, I think I fixed the problem. Can you guys hear me now? Hmm. This background noise, I'm not sure where this background noise is coming from. All right. Yes, I think I got it. All right. Can you guys hear me? I think the background noise is over now and I can start the discussion. Welcoming CD, ETV, and live with Corey Goda's Wagwan. Alright, so today's topic I want to discuss mental health. Zaza Ben, I hope I get it right. Sounding. Alright, so the topic of today is mental health. Right? I wanted to touch on this topic because good morning, Trash Can Wave. Thank you for coming in. And Rabbit Hole Clicker, thank you. Alright, so let me continue the topic. I want to have a discussion with you guys because especially this time around, especially this why is it I'm here myself? Okay, here we go. Yes, I don't want to hear myself. All right, so the topic, which is mental health, I wanted to discuss this because we're living in a time right now that we all are going through it as a nation, right? The entire world is going through this pandemic, and I just want to touch on our mental health and how are we protecting it? What are we doing to protect our mental health? I really want to talk about this topic because I know a lot of us throughout the Caribbean, not only the Caribbean, but throughout the world, in the UK, in Philippines, in Indonesia, all over the world, we are having similar issues, and we are having a lot more time to ourselves, a lot more time to the family, and although everyone is having different problems, it is all the same. So I want to find out what we are doing to protect our mental health. What are you doing to protect your mental health? When I started off, hi Sam, welcome. Thank you for joining my live. Thank you for joining. And I see Modest Moongazer. Thank you very much for joining my live. All right. So, continuing, right? Mental health. I know you guys, all of you in here are familiar with my channel, right? I do a lot of fitness videos, and it's not just to do it to get it out there to YouTube and to run down to get that monetization, right? It's really hoping to inspire someone, even if it's one person that I inspire. I hope that someone can begin their journey, whatever journey you're in, once it falls under the umbrella of wellness, health, and fitness. I hope that I at least can inspire one person, right? Mental health is very important. It is like a major part of fitness, right? For me, I started out doing meditation, to be exact. I started out to do meditation a few years ago in 20 around 2010 thereabout, and it was really difficult for me because I realized that to focus my mind, there was so much things going on around me. It was so difficult to get my mind to be focused on one thing and to just clear my mind, right? Because I mean, we are all, doing our daily duties. It's just too busy. You're at work, you're dealing with family, you're dealing with home, you're dealing with a whole lot. So to find the time to clear your mind, I found it difficult, right? Within the since the pandemic, I actually got my grip on meditation, doing a proper meditation, right? And it takes practice, it takes time, but it's necessary. It is really necessary, especially now, because everywhere that we look, everywhere that we on social media. Hi, Batman. Welcome. Welcome, Mama Maria. Thank you for being here in my live. First call design and craft. Welcome. I'm happy to see all of you guys. So, we're talking about mental health and mental fitness. I just want you to share your. Oh, I see you, Arabella. Thank you very much for coming in. I just want you to share your experience with, you can meet friends as well, you know. We are all here to meet friends and also to learn something and to interact and to discuss. So, we are talking about mental health, and I want persons to take part in the discussion and let me know what your experience have been with protecting your mental health and well you're coping how well you're coping, especially now. Share your story, right? I plan to have a follow-up to this live because it is a very serious topic. Zazaben is a very serious topic, and a lot of person do not. I drink a lot of water. Mm, excuse me. Yes, I just want you guys to share with me what you're doing to protect your mental health. I was talking about meditation. You see a lot of meditative sound and so on my channel, right? I find that it relaxes my mind and it helps me to focus more when I am doing my meditation. It is not easy for persons who have never tried it or persons who have been thinking about doing it but haven't done it as yet. I urge you to go and try. Just even if it's 5 minutes. I know everyone have a busy life. I know it's difficult. You have work, you have spouse, you have kids, you have a lot of things going on around you, but you need to find a way to release that negative energy, to release all of that pent up anxiety, all that stress from you. And meditation helps you with all of that. It helps you to sleep, it helps to relax your mind. So I want you guys to try it and let me know. I can also do, because I plan to do that in the future, to upload a guided meditation video to help persons to meditate. Welcome in Blind Guy, his wife, their life. Thank you so much for being here. Great to see you discussing mental health and fitness. I keep my mental health balanced by dealing with things that give me much as I give those things. Okay, thank you very much for putting your input in the discussion. It is needed. Modest moon gazer said, I enjoy going out into nature to clear my head away from people. That's a good point, modest moon gazer. That's why a lot of my videos I do outdoor, right? And if you look keenly at how I trash can wave, blind guy, his wife, their life, looking forward to the next stream, maybe. This talkable would be on. Yes, I wouldn't mind because trust me, I have a lot to offer, right, trash can. But yes, I do a lot of outdoor videos, and if you look keenly at my videos, I don't usually wear shoes when I'm like in nature because I want to feel the grass underneath my feet. I want to feel the soil, right? It's a way to get in touch with nature. It's a way to get in tune with your body, right? So continuing, I want persons to. I want persons to share their journey and to let me know even after this live. You can put in the comment section because I know a lot of persons are coming right now and you're making friends, so you might miss some of the information. But after this live, put in the comment section ways and means that the things that you do to protect your mental health, especially right now because it's needed as soon as you can. Yes, yes. So continuing. So it's since the pandemic that I actually, because my journey has not been easy. My journey has not been easy, and I've been through a lot, and I'm still going through a lot. But I get inspired. I get inspired with seeing persons around me living. I get inspired by nature. I get inspired by inspiring others, right? I look at my little boy and he brings me so much joy, right? So I don't know exactly what others do, and that is why I'm encouraging you to share your thoughts, right? To share your thoughts. But there's many ways to mental fitness and to protect your mental health. And it's not just meditation. One of the ways that I feed my mind and keep it going is to try to read one book per week. I don't always achieve it, especially if it's a long book. But if I can read like a chapter, because I mean, with a 1+ year old, it's difficult to be doing fitness and doing meditation and doing reading. But I have to balance it all. Thank you and welcome, Fuga Mama of Boys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We are discussing mental health and ways in which you protect yourself to protect your health. And I am touching on the different things that I do and things that I hope other persons in here would share what they do to protect it, right? So reading is one of them that I use to feed the mind because I mean our it's just like our body, It's like our body is like a vehicle. Our mind is like a vehicle as well. If we don't feed it, it will just wither away, right? So blind guy, his wife, their life is saying absolutely you're before Abby because you're VIP. Okay. I am not getting that quite well. What you're saying, blind guy, his wife, and their life. But oh yes, I'm VIP. Yes, trash can. I am VIP. Yes. Batman say, I pray to God He protects me. I do that as well. Batman. Every morning I get up, the first thing I do is not to check my Facebook, not to check YouTube, not to check Instagram or TikTok. My first thing that I do when I get up is to kiss my baby and to pray, right? So every single morning I pray, I give thanks. It's usually, gratitude. I give thanks for where I am, I give thanks for life, and I give thanks to be healthy. So these are things that you can do to protect your mind, protect your mental health. Because whether you know it or not, guys, there's a lot of person right now that are suffering from anxiety, that are suffering from many different things because of the things that they are experiencing. A lot of loss. Persons have lost many family members, many friends, many co-workers, and then there's so much things coming to you all at once from the media, from social media, from the TV, from everywhere. So at some point, what I do, what I do sometimes, I don't always take in the news. I watch the news every other day because although I want to know what is happening around me, I don't want to consume so much negative energy, right? And then I don't have time to release it. So every other day I watch the news because I know majority of the time most of the things that will be coming on the news. And usually news, as news suggests, is supposed to be good and bad, but most of the time we all know that it is bad news. So I don't take in a lot of the news because there's so much coming at you at once. It can be overwhelming, right? And if you're not strong, hi, welcome JV Outdoor. I have watched the news. I haven't watched the news in 9 years. Oh my God, JV. So you're saying that the world could be coming to an end and you don't know. But I get you. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I still watch the news. I just don't do it every single day. Right? I don't do it every single day. It's like every other day I do watch the news. And that is also one way for you to protect your space, to protect your mental health. So limit the amount of negative energy that you consume. That is one. Two, try meditation. Even if you haven't done it before and you don't have a clue what to do, come on over to Abby's Mom. We got you, right? And I will eventually put up some guided meditation for you, stepwise, how to get into the whole, meditation vibe. But try it. It is a good way to release all that pent up energy, all that stress. It will just relax your mind, right? And you need that sometimes. And the next thing is reading. I see Frugal Mom of Boys. I'm always at her live, and she does a lot of reading. Like a part of her life is exercising, getting the body in shape. But you also have a section that she reads, right? You have to protect. You have to feed the mind just as much as you feed the body proper food. So I did a live talking about healthy choices that you can make. That's for the body, that's for the body. Now you have to feed the mind something good, something positive, right? So reading does that, and a lot of person, they don't read nowadays. They don't read. They go on, they prefer to go on Facebook and go on, some form of social media. I'm not bad mouthing Facebook, hello. But they prefer to, go somewhere else than to take up a book the old traditional way. Take up a book and read something. You don't have to read the entire book one time, right? You can read a section from it, right? I have this awesome book that I'm at the end of the chapter. The name of it is I Believe by Rampa. I can't remember his first name, but he writes 17 books, and I just started his seven. I started at 17th instead of the first one, but I'll get there. And it's quite interesting. It's a very interesting book. So take up a book and read something. Read something, right? Feed that mind. You can't just get up every day and feed it. Excuse me, but crap. You can't get up every day and feed it crap, because then you'll get back crap, right? So yeah, hi, hello, welcome, Jonah, welcome. I am doing well. I'm discussing mental health and ways that you can protect your mind and your health, your fitness, your mental fitness. And I want to know your experience, what you have been doing to protect it. I'm always willing to learn because I don't know it all. I don't know it all. So it's always good to learn from other person's experiences and what they are doing. So that's what we are discussing here. So continuing, yes, mental health, yes. So we have discussed the reading, we have discussed reading, we have discussed meditation, and I keep going back to meditation. I've never done yoga because that's another way that you can release not only yoga. A lot of person think that yoga is just for the body, Yoga is holistic, like it's the mind and the body, right? It's the mind and the body. And I want to touch on the spirituality of things, but I think I will leave that for another live because yeah, that's a lot of information there. Oh, and guys, don't forget, thank you, Scratching Pete. Don't forget that thumbs up and remember to share me out if you can. Hi, Nicola Yards, Tab, Cooking, and more. Welcome to my life. Thank you for being here. I saw one of your recipe the other day. Oh my gosh. Ah, I tell myself, I'm gonna stop going over to Nicola because Nicola have some really good recipe over there. And I'm trying to be on the healthy side. So the healthier ones I will try, but Nicola, trust me, you're testing me. Right? Continuing. So I want you guys to really share and tell me and tell us, we're having a discussion. I want to know ways in which you are releasing that pent up negative energy that we consume on a daily basis, right? I want you guys to share with me. I see let me go in the chat. What's that? Okay, Modest Moongazer. Oh, you're talking to Modest Moongazer is talking to Nicola. OG Trev, welcome. Hello, Abby. Much respect to you and your amazing channel. Thank you very much. Thank you, my dear, for being here. Alright. Yes, so continuing. I always have water, because I always feel thirsty. Every time I'm doing a live, I feel thirsty. So this time I decided to have my water close by. Yeah. Thank you for sharing me, Jana. I appreciate it. Thank you much. So I'm continuing. I'm continuing. So yes. So meditation. Let's talk about meditation. Have anyone in the chat ever tried meditation? Have you ever tried to just get your mind into a state where you're not thinking about anything? Have you tried that before? I see someone new here from Brazil. Adirban, welcome. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Adirban, yes. Welcome. If you are not friends with me as yet, just go over to one of my short videos. I have a whole lot of short videos, and watch a 3 or 5 minutes video, and then hit that red button, and then remember to hit that notification bell as well, so you know whenever I have lives and premieres or new uploads. All right. So continuing on meditation, have you ever meditate every day? Batman, you actually meditate every day, Batman? You meditate every day? I wish I could do that every single day, but trust me, I can't. I try to aim to meditate at least twice for the week, and sometimes I go in the morning, and then other times I'll do it in the evening, because it's not all the time I get to do it in the morning with all the distraction. Because to do meditation, I'm gonna touch a little bit on that. To do meditation, you can't have a lot of distraction around you. right? It's best to have like a section, a room, and if you don't have a lot of space, an area that is free from all, distractions. Kids, spouse, um, must be clean. Nothing. It should just be a clear space that you use, and it would be nice if you can dedicate that space just to do your meditation only, right? And you don't have any like any music playing or anything like that. You can use soothing sounds that are more natural, that helps to relax the mind. And that area should just, if you can, should just be solely used for meditation, right? It You should try it, because I had to do it quite a number of times to actually get into it. When I first started out doing meditation, I used to attend uh what would you call that? They had it was really a house, but it was solely for meditation and some other things, but it was, yeah, you had a group of persons known as the Ananda Marga. They were the ones that actually taught me how to do meditation back then, a couple of years ago. Um, but then after that, I kind of gravitated towards it, because I found that it was something that when I tried to do it first, it was difficult. I'm like, oh, how can you do this? I'm thinking about all different type of things, because you see, like how you're moving and you're always active, even when you're talking, you're moving your hands and you're moving something. It's the same with your mind. It's always going. It's always going. So to get it to slow down and get it focused is not easy. But after practicing and practicing and practicing, and then eventually I got it, right? But then I didn't do it quite as often. And then you have COVID, and COVID came and slowed down the world. It slowed down the world. So it's during COVID time that I actually get to do a lot more meditation. I've never tried yoga. Let me go in the chat for a bit. Batman, yes, I do yoga every day. Modest Moongaze, I wish yoga worked for me. It is amazing though, I hear. Modest Moongazer, yes. I've heard that it does wonders, but I've never done it before. I've never done yoga. I think I tried yoga once or twice, and I actually liked it, but it's not something that it's something on my bucket list. It's something on because I have a bucket list, I have a bucket list for health, wellness, and fitness. I have a bucket list, things that I want to achieve, goals that I hope to achieve in the future with my fitness goal, my mental goal, right? Because I believe in holistic living, right? So yoga is actually on it, because I've always liked what yoga does. I have a lot of friends that have. Okay, let me go in the chat for a bit. Filipina Bon, welcome, Sissy. How are you doing? How are you doing? Nayak's production. I hope I pronounced that correct. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. Right? Yes. So I'm continuing. So yoga, I hear that it does wonders for the body and the mind, but I've never tried it before. But it is definitely on my bucket list. Same for reading. Same for reading. Let's see, one, two. Yes, I've always tried to read. I've always tried to read two to three books for the month, but I am not close. I'm not close to that. I'm not close to so much books for the month, right? Because sometimes I'll read like half of a book in one day, and by the time the next day comes, I have so much to do. I don't read anything at all from the book, right? So I have to put it down and then. But I have goals. I hope to get there one day. I hope to get there one day. Yes, I do. Yes. So continuing in the chat, Filipina Bond said yoga is originated from India. Yes, that's what I was told. One of our Hindu god is believed to be the creator of yoga. Yes, I was told that yoga did originate from India. Um, yeah. So the persons that actually, no, the persons that taught me how to do meditation were a lot of monk type persons, and they also did yoga. I just didn't get into the yoga part of it. I was more focused on getting the meditation in, right? Um, Another thing that I want to discuss, right? A lot of person might, I don't know, disagree, or they don't feel that it does anything for them, but I am still gonna talk about it a bit for those of you that have experienced it, or know of it working for others. Give me a second. My throat always get dry in life. I don't know. Mm, Continuing. I have only done some yoga, not regularly. So blind guy, his wife, their life said that they've tried yoga before, and but it's not on a regular basis. My son's father is from India. Oh, Modest Mungazer, really? Well, maybe you can shed some light on that yoga topic, right? As I said, I've done it maybe once or twice, but it's not something that um I have done regularly either, or but it is on my bucket list to do some more of that yoga, to start doing yoga. But yeah, so I'm gonna touch a little bit on stones. How do you guys feel about stones? I hear a lot of persons say that they've used certain type of stones to absorb negative energy, or to repel negative energy, and to bring peace and so on. I I have not done it before. Okay, I am not. I think Modest Moongazer. Oh, you're having a conversation with Filipina Van. Okay, out of it. Ah, I don't know. I've never used stones before, but it is natural. It is natural stones that persons use to help to draw more positive energy to themselves, or to repel negative energy. I've never experienced it before, so I don't have a lot of knowledge on it. I don't know if anyone in the chat have had any interaction with persons who use different, like ruby and emerald, different type of stones that they use, natural stones that they use to, like, they wear as jewelry, that they use to I don't know, repel negative energy, and to you know I recently got a dragon heart, Abby. Yes, you did. And how is that for you, Modest Moongazer? I think I missed someone. Blind guy, his wife Della said, I know that yoga is calming and great for mental health. I know that too. That's why it's on my bucket list. Thank you, Pete, my love. Okay. Alright, so I'm back to Modest Moon Gazer. Has it done anything for you, Modest Moon Gazer? Like, I have a lot of different stones as well, but I don't know. I don't see it do anything for me. Maybe I need to research a bit more, but it doesn't do anything for me. Alright, so blind guy, his wife, their life says, I know that stones work. I only have a few. Is something in currently added? Oh, it's something that you're currently adding to. Okay, okay. Well, you said you know that it will work. I have a little bit of knowledge on that. I I think in the future I definitely will be reading a bit more, doing a bit more research on that, because I mean using logics and maybe common sense, I would say that if when I go outside and I'm doing workouts and I don't have on shoes and I can feel the earth, I can feel the soil, I can feel the grass under my feet, or even when I go jogging and I might jog on the hill, right, where you have nature, a lot of trees, a lot of breeze. It does a lot for me because it's natural, it's calming. So if that can do something for me, I guess that natural stones do have it does something. I just don't know what it does yet. But I plan to do a little bit more research into that. Thank you for your input, blind guy, his wife, and their life. I plan to add a bit more to mine because I don't have a lot of stones. I have a few, right? Filipino born, yes, people use stones for different purposes. I use big stone to hit. Oh my god! So Filipino born, you're funny. You use stones to hit people. Be careful, Filipino, but I don't want you to hurt anyone. Modest Moongazer said, I feel more calm when it is with me on adventures. It's beautiful. It is supposed to bring positive energy and rejuvenation. Also keep negativity away. Okay, nice. Dragon heart. Uh, okay, okay. I get you, Modest Moongazer. Thank you for your input and your feedback. I think I would definitely read a bit more on that because it's an area that I am interested in. I and I've always been interested in natural things. When it comes to like chains and what do you call it, bangle. I didn't rehearse this. I'm just literally having a discussion here. So if you hear me, go back and forth a bit, just bear with me because I'm literally having a discussion. I think I would definitely, as I said, would do some research in it because I have worn a few stones that I've told is good to wear because it attracts positive energy and it repels negative energy. But as I said, I need to do a bit more research into that area. Frugal Mom of Boy say I do gem and stone work even if one doesn't believe in the energy. They can serve as a reminder to focus. Oh, I like that. I like that, Frugal Mom of Boys. I definitely like that. Um, I guess, as I said, I'm gonna research a bit more into it because I see a few persons in the chat have tried stones and said that it works. And even if you don't believe in it, then it serves as a reminder to keep focus. I like that. I like that twist on it. Welcome, Bonnie Rose. Welcome to my life. Thank you for being here. I'll be stuck a moment, everyone. How are you doing? So, Bonnie Rose is saying hi to everybody. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Much love. Filipina Bond said, Modest Moon What is Dragon Stone? Does it produce fire like Dragon? Filipina man, you are something else. um, yes, I see you're a comedian over there. Yes. So I'm going back to mental health. So Fuga Mom of Boys, oh, I did not say welcome to Panama City. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Guys, remember to thumbs up and to share me out. I tend to get so deep in the discussion that I forget to say these things. Alright, so remember that thumbs up, and also remember to share me out if it's possible. Alright, so continuing, I want to know what you everyone in the chat does. What are you doing now, especially now in this pandemic? What are you doing to protect your mental health? What are you doing? Blind guy, his wife their life says, my husband was sick with unknown nausea in December, and people were telling us to get certain stones, put them in a bag and put them in his shirt pocket. We did. He got better. Oh, really? Blind guy, his wife, they're like, oh my. But remember though, I want to add to that. I'm not sure of all the variables. I'm a scientist, so I kind of think like a scientist sometimes in my everyday life. Yes, but by profession, I am a scientist. Alright. So blind guy, his wife, they're like, did you do anything else though? Did you do anything else to help to improve his state? Or was it just the stone? Because if you have other variables in there, you can't say necessarily that it's the stone that worked, right? Welcome, Mama Handprint. Thank you for being here. Yes, thank you very much, Mama Handprint. We're here discussing mental health, and I definitely want to know your feedback on that. What are you doing to protect your mental health? What are you doing to keeping yourself positive, to feed in your brain, to keep away stress, keep away anxiety, and to keep focus, especially in this time? Let me know what you're doing. I'm interested. Alright. Batman says having a cat or dog helps mental health. Yes, 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 yes. And a child too. I agree with you, Batman. Batman, let me see. Yes, I saw you the other day, Batman. I enjoyed that video. He has some great content over there, guys, so you should definitely check out Batman. He has a lot of anime. I don't want to say anime because I don't think it's anime, but he has a lot of different videos over there that have some interesting twist to it. I don't want to say anime because I think anime is different from what you produce, right, Batman? I don't want to say anime and then I'm wrong, but it kind of looks anime-ish. But I don't know the difference, so you have to correct me if I'm wrong. Shani Kitchen Creation. Oh, thank you for being here, Shani. Oh my, thank you for being here, and I just want to say congrats again, girl. Thank you for being here in my life. And I see Chair J Kitchen. Thank you for being here. You see all these kitchen people that is in my life. You guys always having these mouth-watering food that some of them not so healthy, but a lot of them is healthy as well. But you guys have some recipe that I want to try, and I think I plan to do a lot of substitute, right? Because I don't eat certain things like meat and things, but I still watch them because them look good and I still can substitute. So if you use chicken or you use pork, I can always substitute it for something else. Alright, moving on. Moving on, I just have to greet my guests as they come in. So, Catherine with friends, welcome. It's the first time I'm seeing you on my live. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Alright, Batman, I do all sorts. You're welcome, Batman. I always support all my community as much as I can. I might not get it right as it is posted because there's so many persons that I support, but I will get around to get a few of them in. Yeah. So continuing. So Mama's handprint saying I am doing a lot of meditation on a daily basis. Maintaining my sanity is key. What about like the news, Mama handprint? Do you watch the news every day? All things Miss Priceless, welcome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you joining my live. We're discussing mental health and the things that you do to protect it, right? So remember to share. You can share your experience, share experiences you have heard of, because we are all here to learn from each other, all right? Inga STV, thank you for joining in. I appreciate you. All right, so let's continue in our discussion. And remember, guys, remember the thumbs up and remember to share me out if you can. Alright, give me a second. I've been drinking. I think I'm becoming like a who drinks a lot of water? A cow. I'm becoming like a cow. I'm drinking a whole lot of water. Yes, so I'm continuing. So we're talking about the best ways that you can protect your space, right? I just spoke about some stones. I know a few persons that said that stones work for them, but I, for me personally, I cannot say because I haven't done enough research in stones to give a proper review on it or feedback, right? But I can talk about meditation because I've been doing it for years, and I know for a fact that it works, right? And I believe that you guys should try it. As I said before that, as I said before that, we are all busy people, right? We all have something doing. We all have a lot going on, whether it's family, it's work, it's you know a lot of things happening, but you need to find that time. You need to find that time to feed your mind and to protect your space. To protect your space. Because as I said before, you might not be in that position, but I know of a lot of persons, not only in where I am, because I have a lot of friends all over the world, but in different countries that are experiencing anxiety, problem sleeping, stress because of what is happening now. Okay, so all things Miss Priceless is saying that she have tried meditation and it is hard. I understand that fully because as I said before in the live is that I've tried meditation years ago for the first time in 2010, 2011, thereabout, back in the past, and it was difficult for me because even right now, if you take 1 minute out of your time to just sit and shut your eyes and try to clear your mind, you realize how difficult it is because your mind is always going. But what I can say in regards to meditation is that once you start practicing it on a daily basis or maybe 3 times for the week, you will get it. You would eventually get it, right? You just need I'm gonna repeat what I said for all the persons that's just coming in. You just need a space that is clear from all distractions, spouse, um, kids, pets, everything. And that space use, and if you can use that space just for meditation, it will be perfect. And you'll find yourself, all things mispriceless, you find yourself starting to meditate faster than you anticipated, right? As I said, in the future I plan to do some guided meditation uploads, so you guys can check that out. And I think I missed someone. Someone came in and I missed that person. Let me go back. I didn't want to lose my trend of thought. Alright, so Savage Moses Game. Thank you for being here. Welcome in. And I must say, oh Savage, trust me, my community is very diverse, you know. I don't play games. I used to play some games when I was a teenager. And no lie, I used to play games in my early adult life. I used to play some games like Mortal Kombat and so on. And Savage has some interesting games over there. Sometimes I just go over there and in the time that I have, just to peep over there and check out some of the games that's happening. Sometimes I get even caught up in it, with the shooting or the axing and the running, and it has some interesting stuff over there. So I have a diverse community. It's not all fitness or all cooking. It's just a diverse community that I actually enjoy all of you guys' content. You guys have awesome content. Alright. So continuing. Alright, so Mama's handprint saying watching the news is so depressing. I stay away. Mama handprint, I can agree with that. I was saying earlier that I do not watch the news every single day because it's just so much of the same thing coming at you at once. It coming in from social media, coming in from printed media. It's coming in from the TV, it's coming in from the radio. So it's just devouring you like a predator. And it's not all the time I'm interested to hear the same thing over and over. How much debts you have, how much it's just too much, right? So I watch it every other day just to keep abreast of what is happening in the world, but also to protect my little space, right? So Jawa Oregon family, welcome. Thank you for being here. I think it's the first time I'm seeing you on my live. Good afternoon to you. It is actually, let me see, it's 12:49 p.m. here. So yes, it's afternoon. All right. Welcome. Oh, sweet PASMR. Thank you for being here. And everyone, yes, you finally caught me on my live. Woo! Thank you guys. Remember to share me out and also to hit that thumbs up for me, alright? It does help the stream. So I'm continuing. Let me see how much I got, because I just hear talking straight, and I'm really not focusing on I'm really not focusing on the time per se, because it's quite an interesting topic. I think I might do a part 2, because I think it's hard to. I'm supposed to be on here for like an hour, but I don't know if I can get all that information in that 1 hour. All right, so let's see. Going back in the chat, Shajawa Argano family, yes, this is the first time for me to join your live stream. Okay, so yes, thank you, Mama Handprint. Welcome them in. Alright, so yeah, so continuing on the topic, right? The news can be so depressing. And a lot of person grieving, a lot of person are grieving, right? Because they have experienced loss in their family, in co-work. Okay, thank you, blind guy, his wife, and their life. Thank you for checking that out for me because I'm just going on and on and on. Yes. So I'm continuing this topic. So as I was saying, yeah, the a lot of persons are grieving because of loss in their family, co-workers, friends, and not only that, but I need to talk about this too. You realize that a lot of us having a lot of lockdown. You know how much persons lost their job, right? A lot of persons have lost their job, guys. A lot of persons have lost their job, and a lot of persons have been confined in a space because of the lockdown. For me, I'm gonna talk about my personal experience because I don't mind sharing, and because as I said before, I hope to inspire at least one person, because when I came on YouTube, my main aim was not to get monetized. My number one aim when I just started this channel was to inspire and to motivate, to let others know that despite all what is happening with your life, you still can make a difference, right? You still can make a difference with others. So when I really started it, that was my main goal, and it still is one of my goals. Yes, I thought of getting there, yes, but I also think about making a difference. Even if it's one person, if I get one person, if I inspire one person, then guess what? Thumbs up. Yes, thumbs up. All right, give me a second. Water again. So continuing. Oh, I think someone came in. Ah, so welcome, Yoga with Mo. I have just met you the other day, and I was drawn to your name. I see yoga, and we were talking about yoga a few minutes ago. Is something on my bucket list to start doing because I think that is really good for mental health as well as your body, right? So I'm gonna wrap up real quick because I've been on here for a little bit, and someone hear my little baby because I can't plan my lives. I just go on when I can. When my baby's sleeping, I just jump on, right? When he's up, he gets cranky sometimes, and yeah. So I am gonna be off this thing for a little bit. I'm gonna be on this thing for a little bit, and then I'll be off, right? So I'm gonna have a part two to this discussion because someone feel as if we have not discussed everything. I was just talking about the confinement of persons all over the world now in the lockdown, not being able to go outside, not being able to have a lot of recreation activity. Um, and I believe a lot of persons they get so stressed that they eat a lot too, and they put on weight, they put on bad weight, not the good fat, the bad fat, right? Because it helps to calm them. But I am here to tell you that there's other things that you can do to keep your mind active, to keep yourself to step a bit away from. I'm not a doctor, but there are certain things you can actually do to step away from stressful situations, from anxiety, to help you to sleep and so on. Oh, thank you very much, Yoga with Mo. I appreciate you so much for being here. My godson refuses to sleep. Oh my. I've been there. I have been there. My baby sometimes keep going like Duracell, right? I should do a promo for that. Yes. So as I was saying before, a lot of person being so confined, and it can be stressful. It can lead to anxiety. It can lead to stress. It can lead to depression. That is the reason why I said to you that I am going to have a part two to this, because there's so much things to touch on in protecting your mental health, and certain things that you need to do, especially now. And I'm stressing now because now we are living in a very stressful time, right? Where, yes, blind guy, his wife, their life. Me too. I've learned a lot today from you guys, and I'm looking forward to our next live to discuss more on it, to talk about depression, to talk about stress, to talk about anxiety, right? And sleep, right? Sleep. Oh, there's so much to touch on, and I cannot cover that in the 1 hour. I try my best to cover a lot of other things in this 1 hour, but I will definitely come on again to discuss more in detail what we can do. But thank you guys for being here. I don't know how long I've been on. I'm trying to check this thing. I'm not seeing anything. How long I've been on this thing? I don't even know. Blind guy, his wife, their life. You guys supposed to be tracking me and telling me how long I've been on this thing. Yes, but I'll be off in 2 minutes. So I just want to thank you guys for being here and showing me love and support. I hope to see you guys around a bit more later, and I plan to have a part two to this because it is necessary. We need to talk, we need to communicate. And yes, we are making friends, but it's also important to learn from each other. It's also important to to feel as if you are part of a community, and to know that there are others out here that is trying to inspire just as how you are trying to inspire, to motivate. Alright, so I've enjoyed my discussion, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys around. And remember to give that thumbs up, and to leave a comment after the live, so that I would know if you didn't get the chance to put what you have done for your mental health and to protect your mental space. You let me know in the comment section, alright? So see you guys around. Love you all. Mwah!